But I want to talk briefly about Hillary Rotten Clinton. You know, she was interviewed by Diane Sawyer on ABC's whatever. This is almost of no interest to me, but she's been caught in another bald-faced lie. Listen very carefully to this. Poor Hillary, she and Bill, when they left the White House, were dead broke. So of course she's going to take $200,000 a speech. They're now said to be worth over $100 million. While she goes on and on. Yet, you know, all these Marxists have been rich. Mao came from a fairly rich family. Lenin came from a relatively well-off family of intellectuals. Marx's father was a lawyer. Marx couldn't rub two nickels together, so he was constantly getting money from his father while he was preaching communism. So many of these revolutionaries are part of the so-called bourgeoisie, not proletariat. Social engineers of the worst sort, who want power, who want control, who want to dictate everything. Very few of them come out of the peasant class, quote unquote. Hillary Clinton's never been poor, but she's always preached the radical left agenda. And God forbid, should she get elected, she'll be Barack Obama in a pantsuit. Oh, yes. Here she is, Hillary Rotten Clinton, her interview with Diane Sawyer. Hat tip, Real Clear Politics. Go.
It has been reported you've made $5 million making speeches. The president's made more than $100 million.
Ooh.
Well, if you have no reason to remember, but we came out of the White House not only dead broke, but in debt.
Stop. What does that have to do with $100 million and $5 million? Were you $100 million in debt after you came out of the White House? What about inequality? Does that not concern you? What about the top 1/1000th of 1%? Doesn't that concern you? Doesn't America suck? Shouldn't you be trashing America? Shouldn't you be living like Mother Teresa, giving all your propaganda? No. Do as I say, not as I do. Go.
Had no money when we got there, and we struggled to, piece together the resources for mortgages, for houses, for Chelsea's education. It was not easy. Bill has worked really hard, and it's been amazing to me. He's worked very hard. First of all, we had to pay off all our debts, which was...
Stop. Bill has worked very hard at what? Worked very, very hard. Why? Is he breaking rocks? No. Is he a commercial fisherman? No. Is he a coal miner? No. Is he a steel worker? No. Is he a truck driver? No. Does he run a small business? No. What else? Is he a mechanic? No. Does he work the fryer at McDonald's? No. But he works very, very, very hard, taking those private jets to give those speeches at $200,000 a pop. It's hard work. Go ahead.
Money because of obviously taxes, and then pay off the debts and get us houses and take care of family members.
But do you think Americans are going to understand 5 times the median income in this country for one speech?
Well, let me put it this way. I thought making speeches for money was a much better thing than getting connected with any one group or company, as so many people who leave public life do.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, that was the choice. She and the big dummy making over $100 million giving speeches or working for a company. That was the choice. No other choices. Nothing in between. And they won't stop. And they've well paid off their debt. But it's a lie. As Andrew Johnson, no, not the president, he's long gone. Andrew Johnson at National Review Online reports, you ready? Hillary Clinton may not have been as dead broke as she's claimed her family was upon leaving the White House in 2000. As a matter of fact, in the final month of her husband's presidency, Clinton reportedly inked a near-record book advance deal worth millions. Do tell. In December 2000, article in the New York Slimes reported that then-Senator-elect Clinton sold her memoir, Living History, to Simon & Schuster for $8 million. That's my publisher, by the way. Full disclosure. The newspaper described the effort to nab her book as a frantic, week-long bidding war after she held an open auction on the proposal. Simon & Schuster had already published Clinton's 3 earlier books, It Takes a Village, and Other Lessons Children Teach Us, Dear Socks, Dear Buddy, Kids' Letters to the First Pets, and whatever. The publishing company is also releasing her latest book, Hard Choices, due out Tuesday. Clinton's 2000 deal was of near record size at the time, the largest advance ever, was $8.5 million for Pope John Paul II's book in 1994, according to Times. Well, she earned every penny of that $8 million, you know. So she left the White House with at least gross, after all those Clinton taxes and all the rest of it, but gross, $8 million at least. $8 million at least. And she's crying poorhouse with all their bills, and, you know, Chelsea had to go to college and all the rest. And since then, Bill has made $100 million. And by the way, Gore's made $150 million. You know, Mr. Producer, being a Marxist, you can get rich being a Marxist. I hadn't thought about this. You can be, Obama runs for office, writes 2 books about himself, even before he's president, even really before he's a senator. He's worth $8 to $10 million, destroying America. So this Marxist left destroying America stuff can get you very, very rich. For all you young people out there who want to give it a shot. So one more time, now that you know Hillary Clinton left the White House in December, that is, when she left the White House, she left with over $8 million from Simon & Schuster, a payment she received the December before the January that she left. Now I want you to listen to this more clearly. And still show, forget it, I'm not playing her again, I can't take it. Meanwhile, the sycophants will still be out there. So what? We love Hillary. Why? She's a woman. So what? She's a woman. So what? We've got a lot of conservative women, too, but she's a woman's woman. Oh, excuse me. All right, so that's that. Big deal, right?